Welcome, this is your inner light guide, and today I want to teach about the art of non-attachment when it comes to goals, relationship, love, success, your spiritual path. Today I'm gonna liberate you from all of the pain and suffering that you are creating for yourself and others. Everything that you are feeling inside, I'm gonna liberate all of these lower based emotions and give you the light that you need. What if letting go does not mean that you are giving up, but trusting more deeply within in yourself, trusting more deeply within in your love, the universal sacred energy? What if letting go didn't hurt so much? Because we often think that holding on, it is a strength, but the truth is that strength comes from knowing when to loosen our grip. Let's talk about non-attachment, not as cold detachment, but as a sacred trust in the unfolding of life, because the universe is watching over us. Either you believe it or no, there is a sacred, natural, mystical flow of earth. We are here to learn and grow. It is a beautiful experience for a very short time, and let me help you with the art of non-attachment. Non-attachment is not indifference. Non-attachments, it's all about releasing the control but not the desires. You can love deeply, commit fully, and it still be non-attached to the outcome. How we often grip love out of fear of loss. Non-attachment in love is allowing someone to be fully themselves while you stay fully rooted in your truth. When we attach so tightly to some person, to something, we are basically disconnecting ourselves from the magic that is about to come through us. Either it is in relationship, either it is in some kind of task or dreams or goals, your manifestation, whatever it is, you are basically putting blockages in the magic that about to unfold naturally through you or through the person or through that thing. When things don't go as expected, often we are being rerouted to something higher, and that is why I really want you to trust the universe, trust your own magic, because you don't own anything on this journey. You may try to hold on to because your heart is clingy. Your heart just wants to stay with what it is when it is emotionally connected to it. But the more you let go, the more you detach yourself, okay, the more you remind yourself that this is your own journey. It is so temporary. So you're gonna meet people, it's gonna come and go. So nothing in this existence is really yours. You may borrow it for some time. Even the person that you love must. So you have to let go of everything that you love. That is why practicing detachments, the more you have all the things that you love, more you will care for it, more you will love it, by knowing that it is here for a very short time, and eventually you have to give it back, like your own body. You have to give it back to the soul of earth. You just have to give it back. So you are here to learn and grow, and that is when you come to this realization, well, emotionally you can detach yourself. Emotionally, instead of being too clingy, to attach, to block the magic, you can be the magic. You can shine and breathe in whatever it is, because it's all temporary. It is a short journey. You are borrowing things that you have to give away, okay? I want to let you know that you can let go without losing love, the love that you have, that eternal love within in your heart. Attachment is not love. I want you to trust more and control less, because have you ever held into something so tight when it comes to love, person, your career, anything, and it started to feeling that heart, like you're hearted because you are holding into that so tight, and then you are having lots of fears like, oh my god, I don't want to lose it. So now you start to control it. So when it comes to these, you may think that when you control, it is coming out of love and care, but it's not. You are basically controlling it and allowing yourself to be more hearted, to be more destroyed in it. The more you let go of the control, the more you breathe, the more you remind yourself of this. You didn't came here to control, you came here to experience as what it is. The only thing that you can give is your pure heart, good intention, by shining your light, your understanding, compassion, and the oneness. And that is when you recenter yourself within your divine center where your higher self is. Now you start to shine through your soul. Non-attachment is not about detaching from life. It's about releasing the grip of control and trusting the unfolding. You can love so deeply, you can show up fully, still have your detachment without any controlling to see how things turns out naturally. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. Without controlling to see how things are gonna turn out for you. And I just want to remind you this is that when you cling to love out of fear, so you are forgetting to breathe. You are forgetting your own existence. You are basically out of balance, out of harmony that life is all about, being in this harmony state, the pure balance, that neutrality. So let go of your fear, trust the process, see the outcome. And by letting go, that doesn't mean that you stop loving. It's just that you are fearless. You are out of fear. You are out of that controlling self. You plant the seed, water it with actions, but you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing, right? How amazing it is. I'm gonna plant the seed, okay? So I'm gonna allow that seed to grow and becoming a beautiful tree. So I'm not gonna dig in the plant. I'm not gonna dig in the seed to see how it is growing. It will not grow. So that is when the hurting happens. Like you are hurting each other, hurting yourself. So don't dig in it. Just let it grow. And when you start to trust yourself, trust the natural mystical flow of life, what happens during that time? You start to flow, you start to glow, you start to make space for that mystery, that delay, that redirection. Sometime not getting what you want is a sacred protection in every single day life, because you are always protected and guided. The only time you block that natural flow, it is through fear, it is through doubts, it is through misbehave, actions that is not coming out of kindness, words. You are blocking your own path. You came here to keep it flowing, the river, keep that flowing, okay, without blocking it with all of this lower vibe energy. And when it comes to spiritual path, we get to attached to spirituality. We become attached to enlightenment, peace, balance, happiness, the timelines. So the spiritual seekers, I really want you to return back to your center and breathe. Practice non-attachments every single day. I know we are sensitive being, we are into this human being, our heart is sensitive, but we can love without any attachment with this practice, with this truthfulness that we try to run away from, hide ourselves from, is that it's all permanent. No, it is impermanent. It is a short journey. You borrow things, it is not truly yours. Even if you say it is mine, it's not yours. You don't own anything along this journey, not even your body you own. everything you are borrowing, you have to give it back. We are the givers. We came here to give. We came here to borrow. We came here to give it all away before we leave. So that is why give love, give happiness, give understanding, give compassion. Return to the deeper journey every single day by living your life with this truthfulness that this life is sacred, it is mystical, it's gonna unfold by itself, step by step, naturally. Of course, you have to do some work. You have your own dreams, you have your own goals, but the more you work on it, the root gonna appear. Of course, you're gonna deal with different kind of obstacles, because if you don't deal with different kind of obstacles, how will you learn? How will you grow? How will you become stronger? This is your soul expansion. It is here to grow. It is here to experience. It is here to become more wiser. It is wise, but without the experience, life will be really boring, like when you go to sleep, it's blank. Of course, there are dreams, things are happening, but you have this body to move, create, art, dance, experience without getting so attached to it. That is why whatever it is given to you, it is taken away. So now it is all about the detachment, okay? So there you go. Hopefully you like this video and it liberated your mind, heart and soul to come to this present moment and just breathe. This is your inner light guide. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay blessed.